Good evening, folks. I didn't hit the wrong one first time at all. Welcome back to RATTRUN, our Cyberpunk Mouseguard TTRPG. So, this is the cast. So who are you? What are you? And to celebrate National Eat a Cranberry Day, what's your favourite way to eat cranberries? Starting with Bellery.
Not at all, because cranberries are shit. They're far too tart. Take cranberries.
Well, that's a good start. Oh, hang on. Barry, 1 second. I just realised that I haven't changed the game volume, so the filter will be making you very quiet. Talk
So
again
just
now,
in case
please.
anyone didn't hear it, fuck cranberries. They're shit.
Yeah, apologies,
They're far
folks.
too tart. They're vile. Even if the entirety of Canada is mad about this, I don't care. Cranberries can just fuck right off. No, no.
Not a name for Canadians.
No, the only reason people drink cranberry juice is because they don't want UTIs. That's the only thing
That is
cranberries are
very
good
true.
for.
That's one of the things you
And
get
I
told.
mean-
You get told to just drink a lot of cranberry juice.
Exactly.
Get a bath of cranberry juice if it's really bad.
That sounds like a good way to get a UTI.
I don't even know what that is.
Urinary tract
Usually
infection.
tract infection.
I wish I didn't know anymore.
Now you don't drink plenty of cranberry juice.
So,
It's
And
like
then
one of
curse
the
your life.
sides.
So-
Not enough cranberries.
yep.
They're not good, man. They're not good in anything. Nobody likes them.
So who
I'm
are you? And
happy.
what are you, Bellery?
I am Papa Gatto. I am a rat with lots of little rat babies, and one of them is now a leg. I have a leg called Baptiste.
Our leg, and one of them we accidentally blew up last week because
Yes.
it ran off
It's
the
one.
badger.
Presumably.
Presumably.
Cloud.
Each one, but we all believe that it was abducted by the badger, which was then exploded. So as far as we know, that child was also exploded.
That was Claude, if I remember right.
Cloud. Yes.
Cloud.
Oh.
Cloud.
I feel exactly like that
You square
thing
cloud.
Alan children.
Do you remember that weird video on YouTube of the guy who thought he had psychic powers and he could move clouds? And he just started going like,
What?
No.
No.
be a square cube.
You need to find this for me, Barry. I need more joy in my life.
Oh my god. we haven't got
You said cloud made me think of be a square cubes.
God. All right.
And if you too want to watch this video, join the Discord.
Yes, where you can see it instead of just googling it for yourself.
All right. Then we have Mr. Helke.
Yes. I'm Pelican, I'm called Bon, and I didn't think cranberries were real, I'm gonna be honest. I thought they were those joke things that it's like, oh, schnozberry? I thought they were like that.
No, Sperry's just penis, FYI.
Is it?
It is!
You know what?
That's what, like, he wrote in stories beforehand, like, hiding it as Snosberry was, like, a slang term for penis. And
So that time Veruca Salt was licking that wallpaper, you basically...
This wallpaper tastes like dick.
This is gone way downhill
wait.
already.
Well, we're losing our Twitch privileges as we speak. Stop!
Oh.
Sorry, we killed orphans, they don't care.
we killed orphans, we destroyed children.
Look, we can kill orphans, but we can't do the other thing. That's way too
But we
hard.
can't say the word penis.
We can't say the word penis.
And now we have to say Snosberry.
From now on, we can't say the word penis. We can only say Snosberry. Okay, fine.
Charles Dickens was very ahead of his time.
All right. So who is your character?
Dr. Coil Rubon, an eccentric snake that's probably eaten a kid already. Swallow them down, just FYI. And is basically the sergeant in every snake, woman, man thing of the team.
I see. Okay. Next, we'll do Klepto next. Next, Klepto.
I am Klepto, and I'm playing Sparkling Glucose. She is also a rat, and, you know, she's just here for a good time. She was very excited to see some strippers last week.
And my favourite way to eat cranberries is in cranberry sauce, but also with bread sauce and pigs in blankets. Those three things together.
Bread sauce is just mushy bread. It's grim.
It's meaty porridge. It's fabulous.
Nah, it's just mushy bread. It's just soggy bread, and soggy bread is one of the worst things I've got to do now.
No, it's not soggy bread.
It is.
OT porridge, that is regular porridge. And then you've got meaty porridge, which is bread sauce. And it's beautiful.
Fair enough.
Look, you can have your soggy bread. I'll be eating here with proper food.
I've already told
Pepper
you
food.
that I'm going to beat you. So I'm just adding to your beatings now.
Yeah, this is the only reason I'm not going to dragon meat this year.
Barry, what are you eating right now?
And
Proper
that's the
food.
fuck-up beatings.
Proper food, delicious cars melts. They'll never let you down. They'll never get soggy. They're always
Sponsor.
crispy.
Cars melt, everyone.
Cars melts. When you regret everything in life, you won't regret cars melts.
And finally, we have Mr. Jeff.
I'm Jeff. I will be playing Blu-ray, the rat, and I like cranberries. Well, the first time I went to Edinburgh, I had a burger, and it was basically just like a burger in like a brioche bun, but it had goat's cheese, cranberry sauce, and
Jam.
spinach on it. And to be fair, it was actually really nice. So yeah, that. And then the place closed down, so I can't get them anymore.
Yep.
It had
You can't be not good if it goes
burger
down,
with
just saying.
a burger with cranberries on it.
Well, the thing is about this place, it was in the kitchen of a cafe that was in a soft play centre. So, like, during the day it was a soft play centre, and then at night it would be this burger place. But then, like, the soft play centre place is a bit dodgy, it changes name every few months or so. Like, so, I'm guessing the guys were just like, actually no, we can't have you operating out of our kitchen anymore. But the sign's still there for the, like, burger place, but, like, it's not around anymore.
Can I ask a genuine question, sorry?
Yes.
About the dodginess of Edinburgh.
What is the difference between cranberry sauce and, like, cranberry jam?
Lots more sugar and jam, I hope.
It's not like
Yeah.
the same shit.
I
No.
don't think you put as
It's
much
not
sugar
like,
in
it's not
cranberry
like a
sauce.
sauce, is it? It's like sauces are like thinner.
I mean, if you heat the jam up, it'll become like a sauce.
And
Yeah, so you
sauces aren't necessarily thinner, like bread sauce.
yeah, but bread sauce again. We're being through this. You
Yeah,
can
but-
fuck off with
yeah,
your bread
but
sauce.
What about bread jam, Barry?
I'm fucking leaving, bye.
Oh,
I guess Carpagatto's not in this episode anymore.
Right, I've had a minute. I've had a minute to cool off. That was maybe an overreaction,
That was 10 seconds.
but I stand by it. I stand by what I said.
what did you say?
Bread jam.
I said,
We-
what
we
about
should
bread
really-
jam? And you just went, no, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Bread jam sandwiches as well are fucking terrible. Because it just makes
Did
the
you
bread
say
go
bread
soggy.
jam sandwiches?
Like jam sandwiches, you know. Yeah.
Oh god, I
Jam
thought you made
sandwiches
bread
style.
jam and put it on this. Oh god, that'd be terrifying.
I am a fan of butter and jam pieces, and I will not stand the slander. I am leaving.
So it's good on toast, but like the bread has to be toasted or else it just goes soggy. That wasn't even 10 seconds, man. Come on. At least have some like.
Have some dignity.
At least stand by your convictions.
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, okay. So now we've had everyone
should
had to
probably
have
start.
their fitted bit thoughts on jam. Surprisingly, I never thought we'd have a jam episode that everyone started leaving during. But yeah, what happened last week?
We were sent to find someone called the Badger, and we decided that instead of doing a violence upon him, we would take him to a strip club to make him a better person.
And then we set him on fire.
Through a
We
dance
pull them up. There's a difference.
to Cotton Eye Joe.
Mm.
And he lost the dance off, and I suggested that we take him to the strip club to improve his dancing, and he didn't like that. So the lights went out. He abducted one of Papa Gatto's children. He ran into a caravan. There was some stabbings, and then he was blown up.
Papa Gatto lost a leg.
I did, but then I found a leg in Baptiste.
But then
I
Baptiste.
replaced his leg, yeah, with his child.
Yeah.
And now he's just carrying it like Atlas.
And then we went back to City Hall and got lots of donuts.
And then we went to a strip club for
Then you went to the
Sparkling Glucose's birthday.
Yep.
peppermint crocodile.
Oh, Sparkling Glucose is my child now.
Yes, I was adopted.
I should probably add you to the list of children.
Yeah. So one day I too may become a limb.
The dream is true.
There you go, it's official, you're in the character sheet.
Yay. We also got another folder to get another job, but we haven't looked at it yet because we're too much fun at the strip club.
Alright.
Yuri has a giant gun, and I have his stick that whistles.
Whistling stick.
Whistling stick.
Okay.
But Lepto cannot whistle.
Are you
So
not?
there will be...
No, she's incapable of whistling.
You just like purse your lips and blow. Like,
That's how come whenever we're on like Eden's Clone Hero stream, I always get him to play the whistler.
I did one time.
I was wondering where that came
Here's
from.
me. There was a while that every time he played the whistler, I would be eating and just getting stared at. Like, don't like it. Calling me
So I
out
can
to
make the
act like
camera to zoom in on my eyes. It would work quite well at this point.
I'm buying you a whistle for for Christmas.
bang.
You're welcome. Then you can join like the rest of society in being able to whistle.
That's a good point. Actually, Rowan is. I think Rowan already asked me last week if they were settling up a Secret Santa for this year. But if you want us to do one for RATTRUN, let me know in the Discord, and I will ask Rowan to sort it as well.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, we'll carry on from there. So you had your night in the Peppermint Crocodile. You have your night out. So you get to the next morning. Are you consulting the Manila folder? Are you going to see someone? What are you going to do?
I would like to go to City Hall to officially adopt Sparkling Glucose.
Okay. The ceremony is wonderful. There are many tears.
It's a ceremony! It's not just filling out some paperwork.
No, this is
come
the
on,
whole
they-
ceremony.
They're very bored. They don't get anything good coming through. They're happy just to have a...
It's like the weirdest wedding ever. I hereby take you to be my lawfully wedded child.
Adopted.
No, we're not
Adopted child.
adopted. Don't say
I forgot
not
the wedded,
adopted.
yes.
I adopted instead of wedded. God damn it.
We're in Canada, not I was going to say Albania. Albania?
Albania?
Let me place me right now. Albania. It's a very weird place.
The Pangea has reconstructed itself.
Alright, so you've now had your ceremony for adopting Sparkling Glucose. What are you going to do now?
So glad to be your daughter, Papa.
You as a daughter, I always wished I had. Pay no attention, Mago.
Yeah, Margot, eat shit. I'm #1 now.
But Papa, I thought I was #1.
Well, Cloud was #1 until he died. Or he was abducted. We do not know. Baptiste is making a good #2, but he cannot do much because he is currently a leg.
Coyle is like, I'm very appreciative that you invited me. I'm not sure why. I've only known about you for like a day, but I feel very happy you two are now a papa and doctor.
I am very lonely ever since my wife died. I take whatever I can get.
What did kill your wife in the end?
I didn't kill my wife.
I said, what did kill your wife?
I figured that out, yeah. She's dead.
I thought
It's
you
like a
had something
Disney
written for
parent.
this, so okay, never
No,
mind.
it's like a Disney parent. She's dead.
So is it like a fan bee or?
No, it's a plague, surely. Alright. So while you're at City Hall, are you gonna? I assume you're just gonna consult the envelope at this point. So you
Yeah.
open the vanilla folder, and see what's inside. Inside, I was going to do something different, but fuck it, we'll run with this for a laugh. Inside is the name Ollie James. He is a former TV chef that seems to have fallen on hard times and owes a lot of people money from his restaurant.
I hate you so much.
Because people keep stealing his cutlery and napkins.
He's
Is
accrued
that a real thing?
a small debt from people stealing his custom-made cutlery and napkins.
Because of him, that the sugar prices have went down.
Yes, Valerie, that is a thing. They opened up a Jamie Oliver restaurant in Birmingham, and they're obviously like all his cutlery and the napkins they're all like monogrammed, and they just kept getting stolen. So then, obviously, he just replaced them with a bog standard.
Wait, yeah, you can't blame me.
Okay, I'm not coming here.
Now, you have to remember that
That's the reason I came here.
You have to remember that Ollie James is completely different legally.
Yes, any likeness is purely coincidental.
Yes.
Or whatever it is they say on the end of, at the beginning of South Park.
Fantasy.
Rainbow.
Well, for a start, Ollie James is an animal.
He is.
What kind of animal is he?
What could we make him?
A raccoon.
Don't you dare.
What could we make him?
I mean, he's quite far up his own arsehole, I suppose.
Fuck it, he's a raccoon then. Fuck it, sure.
You know, Will is really making up his.
Right. This is the problem when I have an idea written out and Berwie decides to tell me things before the stream starts.
Don't you pin this on me? This is Jeff.
What's it mean?
You're the one
anyway.
who brought up your interesting raccoon facts.
So you have a description of his restaurant. It seems to be badly losing money, as I said, from people stealing his monogrammed cutlery and napkins. It seems that his cuisine is also not really appreciated, even though when it originally opened it was frequented a lot by the rich. Well, I say the rich, the more wealthy
Middle
around
class.
the city. The more wealthy around Ontario. Since we are, remember, basing entirely all this in future Canada.
Where all
What's
the
the-
Kansies live.
Yeah.
What's the restaurant called?
I don't know what kind of naming strategy it had. Let's just call it the Pink Moon.
The whole
The pink
fuck's
moon.
sake.
The Pink Moon.
The pink ring.
I said the Pink Moon, Dory, not the Pink Ring. That's a different story.
I hear that the dessert there is a very beautiful chocolate starfish.
You see, it is all smoke and mirrors. It is
Smoking mayonnaise.
mirrors.
Oh god, sorry, I heard
That is-
smoking mayonnaise. Smoking mayonnaise.
Smoke and mirrors. It might be. I do not know. I'm not big.
Yeah,
But,
they tried to do smoky mayonnaise, but no one liked it. They like it just won't.
Ooh, to be fair, I bet like black garlic, like smoked mayonnaise would be really good.
You know, I especially like the dark corner in the back. Like, they don't notice the waiters disappear. It's really nice.
Yeah, fuck's sake. But yes, it is very much all about the image. The food is not very good. It is I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be a gourmand, but I am not very much of a gourmand in real life, so it is difficult.
Are we
You
being
know-
asked to do a violence on him as well?
Yeah, what
Hopefully,
exactly are we meant to do with them?
He is on the hit list.
he is on the hit list.
So,
For crimes against culinary arts, I say he should die.
yeah.
I've got a plan.
And I've got a gun.
Let's go.
The big cannon from last week, yeah.
Let's see your plan, daughter.
Is this another strip club idea?
No, it's nothing to do with the strip club this time. This time, we're gonna be health inspectors. And we're gonna close them down with a gun!
Alright.
This stick.
It sounds like a good plan to me. Have you got the official? Do you have your official health inspector badge?
I got a stick.
I feel like I'm slipping more and more into Inspector Jacques Clouseau.
I think I can make a forgery.
You can try if you want.
Why would you want? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like a forge for a second. I'm like, why would a forge help us here?
I mean, a forge can help so many situations. Have some imagination. But yes, basically forge a health inspector badge and documents and stuff.
All right, roll forging.
Would that be a literacy, actually?
It would be I can't
Is
remember.
forging a skill?
I think forging a
It's, forgery is not a skill.
It'd be like literacy or bluff, I guess.
I was going to say make an argument that it's more bluff skill.
I figured it was like I'm making the stuff. I'm not exactly being the one to sell it. I would just give the records to you guys.
Let me just quickly check. There's no. No, there's no forgery thing. It would probably be probably would be literacy and bluff. Yeah, it probably would be awareness or awareness or intelligence, depending which one you wanted.
Were you getting mixed up by foraging by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just make the documents with literacy, and you guys have to have a better awareness skill than I do.
Yep.
That's a 25.
25. Fantastic. All right. So you make some very convincing forged documents that all say health inspector. They even have a small. They even have a small pack of star stickers with them, so you can give stars to things before you leave.
Ah, yes, the Michelin star.
It's about. I hand them all out. It's like, there you go.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Does it also come with bolts if they're bad? Like little like.
Oh yes, exactly. I just like make little like stickers. Like here's a golden sticker, and here's a bad sticker. And it's like
There is a sort of just plain clear star with just the words in the middle. It just says "Do better."
Is that a fucking Ofsted report?
See me after shift.
Yes.
I'm gonna take all these stickers. I'm just gonna hand out like the good ones to like Sparkling Glucose and like Papa and like all his kids, and just giving them all stickers. And then all of like the bad stickers, like the must improve and stuff, I'm gonna take them to the restaurant with me. Everybody has to improve.
I am sure Cloud would have loved one of these stickers. It would have made him very happy. Unfortunately, he is gone. All of the children sound exactly the same, sorry.
Maybe one day we'll find your lost children.
yeah.
We have to come here and family again. Well, as soon as we can be. Unfortunately, our mother is dead. Sorry, tragic.
Yes, we know. You told us 5 times already.
Well, yes, because there are 12 of us. You have.
No, you woke me up in the middle of the night and told me your mother was dead. It was very concerning.
It was very traumatic. We all have PTSD.
You're giving me
Rat
PTSD.
child
I'm
wakes
going to
you
be
up in the
honest.
middle of the night. Mama is dead. What can you do for me, doctor? Mama, he's alive. Do you have medication for me? Or therapy? I really need it.
Glucose, my sweet, I am sorry to tell you your mother is dead.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! I'm now.
Is this going to be a thing? Is this
No,
going to be
it's okay. I'm back.
I've stopped assuming there's not going to be things with Bellry. It just happens.
Okay, so we just come in through the front and just like sit down, eat a little, and then go.
You are thinking of a food critique, not a health inspector. You have to get in the mind of the beast.
Oh yes.
So
we're
you-
going to
you-
breach
you're
the
right.
back wall.
You arrive outside the Pink Moon to a. You see several mice in very cheap-looking overalls painting the outside of it. It looks like they're repainting it to cover some bloodstains.
Yes, that is very healthy. The blood should not be exposed. It could carry pathogens. Good job.
So
Can I give them a star?
Are you giving them each a star, or are you just giving the review a star?
No, the two people who are
The two people who are painting. Okay.
the people who are painting get a star.
Okay. So
For good work.
you walk up and let's say
Just a whole ass man.
yeah, let's say a crow in a very tight-fitting bow tie comes over and goes, "Ah, have you got a reservation?"
We do not wear the health inspector on a surprise visit. However, you are doing a very good job cleaning up these blood stains, for they are very unsanitary. You get a gold star, sir.
You stick the gold star to his chest. He looks down at it and looks like he's trying to sort of get it off with his beak, and then realizes that he should be paying attention. He sort of looks back up and goes, you take a seat down, back in a minute. And he sort of hops off back towards a door at the back of the room.
Let us go, gentlemen and lady gentlemen. Mademoiselle.
Yes,
Thank you, Papa.
you forgot the words. Are you sure this is your first language?
Look,
Don't
it is
forget
very-
all your kids.
Yes, my children. It is very important that they eat a regular meal. We cannot have starving children in a restaurant. That would be most unhealthy.
Just Barry, the longer you talk, like in a sentence, the quieter your microphone seems to get.
Okay.
Is that
that's
deliberate?
Weird. No.
Okay. No, I just wondered if
I
that
don't
was a
know why
thing.
that's happening. Is it
Okay.
like how notable is it?
I don't know, I've just noticed in the last couple of sentences. It's fine, it's probably fine. It's
It
probably
might
just
be
me.
me like moving my head around or something. I don't know.
Ah,
I don't know.
right.
Does this affect it very much if I do like this?
Well, we'll find out.
It's different. It doesn't sound quieter.
It's fine. It'll be me,
Is
it'll
that
be me
fair?
editing these anyway, so it'll be fine.
Is this better?
Yeah. Can't see you, but it's better.
That sounds better to me. So yes, I demand you serve all of us, or else you will have starving children on the premises.
As you come in, the place is completely deserted apart from what looks like a very fancy person sitting at a table in the back corner. As you walk in, a slightly twitchy squirrel in a very tight-fitting bow tie again turns up and goes, "Hi, table 4, how many?"
There is 12 plus 2 and plus myself, that is 15.
Okay, let's put
You
some
must
tables
have
together. And he starts hurriedly trying to shove tables together to get enough space for all of you.
Sir, you should do that in a more calm manner. That looks like you could hit it though. That would not be very safe, if you understand my meaning.
Remember what happened last time you spoke to a squirrel?
I do. However, this one seems a bit more reasonable.
I don't think so. I don't think squirrels got no reason.
Right, inside this restaurant, do I have access to sugar?
There is a tiny, like half thimble-sized pot on the table in front of you.
Okay. Can I get more sugar? Like a lot of
You can
sugar?
go around the tables taking all the sugar if you want.
Oh, is he that guy?
I'm gonna take all the sugar and then I'm gonna feed it to Papa Gatto's kids. Because I crave chaos and I think it'd be funny.
Okay.
I'm one of the kids.
Are you giving him anything with the sugar, or just giving them a small bowl of sugar and telling them to eat it?
I'm just giving them the sugar and telling them to eat it. Sugar's delicious.
Okay. Well, you've...
How many of Papa Gatto's children are diabetic?
I don't know, there's only one way to find out though.
Diabetes.
So
Roll the dice.
you gather all the sugar, you pass it around all the children. All the children contentedly like wolf down the sugar and start. After a couple of minutes, the chaos begins to start. The kids began to get quite hyper.
I got a 9 on the diabetic roll.
That's one of them. We'll find out which one later.
I think it would be fine. Like you need to get like a 5 or below to get sunburned.
It's actually pretty solid. 9 millimoles per deciliter. It's pretty alright.
I'm glad it wasn't a 1. I didn't want to kill you children with sugar. That'd be awkward.
That would be quite bad for
Sure,
your
you
conscience.
didn't want to kill them.
I appreciate it is very difficult to feed 12 children, especially when one is an adult. they take more food.
Mm.
I appreciate your help in the matter, Blu-ray.
It's okay, Papa Gato.
Blu-ray, I suppose I should be calling you Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
And then I'm just gonna sit back. I'm just gonna sit back and watch the chaos unfold.
You know, I've never heard. Has Blu-ray talked before now?
Not really.
A little bit.
Not much.
Much. That feels like a first time for me.
It's the strong silent type.
Mm.
This is why we need the talking totems.
Right. So.
Ray is a man of action, not words.
So, you, after a couple of minutes of the kids beginning to get hyper, the crow reappears from the back room and he goes, Mr. James will be with you shortly.
How shortly?
Yeah.
Are you sure he's not just trying to do a run around us? You know, keeping us out here waiting so he can go out the back door and never be seen again?
The crow...
All we want to do is talk to him about the healthiness of this establishment. We ain't got no other motive.
I
And
think
from
he's
what
trying...
we've seen, he's doing a good job. Why doesn't he want to come out and talk to us about the good job he's doing?
The crow seems quite taken aback by your statement, and he says, "Ow, hurry him up!" and hops back through the door.
I am worried he is trying to clear up any thing we should not be seeing behind the scenes. I think we should make our way
I think
into
we
the...
gotta bust out his back doors, Papa.
Yes, like a raccoon would. I see what you are doing. At least two of us should
Nothing
go.
to do with raccoon, Papa. What from the raccoon that we're gonna
How
bust?
many children do you have, Barry?
12 if we're including Klepto now. Although one of them is a leg.
Hang on.
Children, one leg, and an adult rat child.
Did you feed Baptiste?
It'd be rude to leave him out.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Do you want to know why I've just rolled 36 d20?
the fuck?
No.
The 33
Is that
d20,
how
sorry.
many-
Because
many
your
you can
hyper
fit?
children have got hold of the cutlery and have started hurling it around the room.
Oh no.
There are three definitely hit something, and one definitely hits one of you.
Months.
That's a lot of... That's like 3 20s in there.
Yep. So let's do a d4 and see which one of you it hits.
Please don't hit me.
Duck and cover!
It hits Sparkling Glucose.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were reading it from the voice channel, so I was fucked.
Hang on, where's the... Oh, I just realised I don't have it in this tab. It needs to be in that tab. Let me just roll some things for you. Right.
Ones are gonna kill me. It's the wrong side.
Do not fight with your siblings, Glucose.
I just stand up to Papa. They were the ones throwing knives and forks and spoons and little sugar tongs.
One... Sparkling Glucose gets a fork embedded deep into their left leg.
Oh no. Who threw the fork? I feel like I have to reprimand them.
Let me just see where... let me just see something else.
Can I count the fork as a cybernetic?
If you want.
It's a handle.
You kind of look around and go, at least no one was hurt. And as you look over, you see the form of the squirrel wearing the tight bow tie slumped to the floor, embedded with several knives and forks, and bleeding from several parts, and just slump onto the floor into a pool of blood.
Okay,
Good job. I knew he
Well, the
was up to
kids
something.
did- Yeah, the kids did see what that other squirrel did to Papa, and never trust a squirrel.
Yes, it was very traumatic for them to see their papa getting stabbed.
Dinner time. Okay, Coil moves over to the body and lifts it up into a arm, and it's a bathroom.
Yes, there's a bathroom.
You
Okay.
cannot eat that. It has not been properly prepared. You could get salmonella.
Oh no! Don't worry. It goes right through me. And then she just goes to the bathroom for a bit.
Yep. That's fine.
That does not make me feel better.
So-
After 5 minutes, she comes back with like a lump in her stomach, like.
We
You
just
like it?
Yeah, there's a
Congratulations!
There's a small bloodstain leading to the bathroom, and the small bloodstain leading back on top of the sort of halfway along the snake. But apart from that, it's fine. At this point, the crow reappears and goes, so sorry.
We have a lot to talk about with your owner. First of all, there is a very egregious blood stain in the main dining area, as well as the fact that there has been served improperly prepared food. I believe it was undercooked, and I'm concerned that one of my colleagues could have gotten food poisoning.
The crow again jumps quite dramatically at all your words and goes, what did they feed you? What did they feed you?
One of the wet staff.
He again hops very, very quickly to the kitchen, and you hear the sound of a very outrageous accent getting annoyed.
While this is happening, I want to pocket 2 of the knives.
Okay,
So,
they're like
weapons.
embedded in the wall and stuff, so yeah. Just
There's one in Klepto's leg.
yeah, there's a fork in
Please don't take
Klepto's
my
leg.
fork. I'm saving it for later.
I'll leave the one in Klepto's leg.
Okay.
I'll just take some out the wall.
Just Klepto sitting down for a meal, pulling that out a leg, eating it, and then finishing and just sticking it back in there.
Where you're supposed to keep it.
Exactly, it's convenient, it'll always be with you.
You always know where you are with a fork.
What does the outrageous accent sound like?
Do you hear a sort of stomping sound, and this raccoon bursts its way to the door and goes, "Hello, what's your problem? I hear you've eaten my food and not liked it."
Well, we are the health inspectors. We are here on a surprise visit. Surprise!
Oh, well, what's this about you being served food? I've not served you any food.
No, but your staff have. My
Where
friend here.
is he? I'll fire him.
Well, he is over there.
He just looks
And I
around.
gesture to Dr. Coyle.
Yeah. It was like. Oh,
I do not.
yes. I must
I
say,
didn't-
like, it felt a little undercooked, so to speak. Like, also the cuts were a little uneven, so to speak.
How dare you? I would have prepared them myself. Oh, you stay here. I'll go make you a better meal. And he storms off back to the kitchen. And
That's
you,
up.
I will supervise the cooking of this meal because there have been some very shady practices going on in this restaurant. I mean, look at the blood. You cover up stuff outside, but in here, blood's everywhere. And all the cutlery in the walls.
I think that is a good idea. I do not trust this man 1 inch.
I want to put a sticker on the wall that says, like, bad job, must improve.
okay. So they're about
just
they're the
slap
size of a like handprint for you, but they would be like normal small stars for.
I just love the thought of Coyle just like dabbing her like lips with like a napkin. It's like,
Snakes don't have lips.
Well, there.
no.
Dr. Coyle got some filler.
It's the world of cybernetic enhancements, Barry. They can have lips if they want.
Why would you not have a snake with lips?
Snakes don't have
Tell me.
lips. They just don't have lips, man.
How are they meant to look
Big,
seductive without lips, Barry?
Yeah, it's a very smoochable snake.
Very smoochable snake. The snake smooches you.
Smoochable snake.
I'm a smoochable snake.
Ah, God. Okay, now you made it weird.
That's what it said. That snake is très smoochable.
So you follow him into the kitchen as you notice he's very finely dicing some sort of. It looks like a large chunk of carrot. He seems to be finely dicing it to the point that it's so thin you could barely, taste it. And he starts sautéing them in some sort of vinegar.
Excuse me, sir, but could you explain the process that you are using right now?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's all about getting out the ingredients of the meal.
Interesting.
I see, but is it safe?
We are the
Well,
health inspectors. We need to know that much.
He sort of, again, sautés it for a bit, and then after a couple of minutes, he sort of pours it onto a plate, takes two of them, which looks even less than you'd expect, puts it on a plate, and then sort of starts like spinning the plate around and moving them ever so slightly, and says, "There you are. There's your dinner." And he offers it to Papa Gato.
I look at it very questionably, I guess, suspiciously, like, what the fuck is this? Whatever that is in French.
It's a very...
This is just...
a very...
This is just... Qu'est-ce que c'est? This is just carrot and vinegar.
Yeah.
What do you call this?
I call it my signature dish.
Your signature is pissy carrots?
Well,
Yes,
it used to be, but now we've got vinegar.
You ran out of piss?
Well, it's very hard to find good piss.
Well, I don't know about that. If we got 12 kids hopped up on sugar, I'm pretty sure we could get some piss out of them.
I do not want to eat this. This is not food. This is punishment.
An ingredient. This isn't a dish. This is part of a dish.
No, this is portion control.
Portion control. I'll portion your control. I take out my stick and I like smash the carrot with it so it just like splats in half and goes everywhere.
Okay.
Doctor, what noise does it make as you swing it?
We only can't bear for that on the thing, but my god.
Okay, while that's going on, is he distracted?
He's very distracted.
Okay,
As his monogram plate has been smashed, and his carrot is flying everywhere. He looks very distraught.
Okay, in that case, while he's looked away, I want to go over to his cooker, and I just like flick it on so the gas goes out.
Okay.
It's like on.
Yeah. Okay.
To call this, this is not even Chantilly carrot. This is just your bog standard Sainsbury's. I'm not paying good money. Well, I'm not paying because I'm the health inspector. You just give me the food, but I'm not paying good money.
Fine, this is Ontario's finest.
Excuse me.
Ontario's finest. It's at the peppermint crocodile. You ain't got nothing on them.
Yes, I would rather eat the food at the seedy strip clubs and this filth.
He walks over to one of the they're kind of fridges, but they're the size of matchboxes, and he opens it up and he pulls out it's the size of him a carrot. And he goes, "This is what we work from. Look how wonderful it is."
All you have is carrots. Where's the good stuff? Where's the good?
What do you mean with the good
Just
stuff?
to make
Everyone
sure
loves
it's
carrot. Carrots are good for you. They help you see at night.
I quickly lean into Blu-ray and go like, "Psst. I set the gas on. We should get prepared to leave."
And I will
Did you hear that?
foraging.
Yeah.
To see what kind of carrot it is,
Yeah, roll foraging to see what kind of carrot it is.
or if it is in fact a parsnip.
There's a foraging skill.
Yeah. Man.
Foraging, yeah, for finding stuff.
Oh god, I should have had that. Oh well.
Right. Herb shit. I keep doing exclamation mark all the time.
I know, it's hard to get out of that habit.
It didn't work.
Okay, so I want to look for a match or something to quickly start a fire.
Okay.
We'll maybe do that when we are not
Well,
here.
you look at the carrots and you go, you can tell this has obviously been grown in some sort of lab. It's it's not the best. It definitely has a slight smell of chemical to you.
You charlatans, this is not organic. What do you call this? This is a joke. You should be ashamed of yourself.
It's like you're trying to poison us.
Are you trying to poison us? Are you trying to
No,
avoid
no,
this health and
I'm not
safety
trying to poison
inspection?
you. This is wonderful stuff. This is carrots. Everyone loves carrots. Carrots are good for you. There's no way they can be bad.
I want to go up to him, slap the carrot out of his hand, and then while it's like on the floor, I'm gonna put a sticker on it saying like bad.
No,
Oh, damn.
you can't rate my carrots slowly. I pay a lot of money for those.
You have been with Duff, sir. Can I inspect the bottle of vinegar?
Yes,
Is that just the same?
it's literally like like, you know, one of the little test bottles. It's like 35 ml. It's like one of those.
Like little shots of vodka.
Yeah,
I
it's
then
like that,
tell,
but
like,
because you're all
those-
mice, it's all very relative
Yeah.
in the right kind of size.
Like, is it vinegar or is it something else?
It is very, 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 very old apple cider. That's become vinegar.
This is not proper vinegar. This is just cider you have left out too long.
What's it mean? Cider. It adds the principal taste.
That is it. I am feeling with this health inspection. We will
No.
close you down. You will never work in this city again. You will never work in Ontario. No, you work in Montreal. No, will you work in Quebec. No, in French Canada will accept you.
What about British Columbia?
There we go.
Why is there a snake?
No, you forgot the cat eye. You forgot the cat eye on the right. But
Oh.
yeah, that's good.
Reachable snake.
Oh
Dang.
god.
Reachable snake.
No, so at this point, he grabs one of his sharp knives and holds it up to his own throat and goes, don't do that. I'll kill myself. I really will. You've got to leave this place open. I'm helping people.
You are
Who
not
are you
helping anyone.
helping?
Not even British Columbia will have your filth.
Who are you helping? Tell us.
Roll to suicide base.
Well, you need to kill him anyway.
Yeah, but we need the info from him first. Who's he helping?
Oh,
It's
I
just
think. I
He said
didn't
he's
know
helping
that-
someone.
He sort of twitches the knife next to himself, then holds it down towards Papa Gato and goes, Don't test me. Don't test me. I'm a dangerous man.
I've got intimidate. Can I intimidate him?
You can try and intimidate
Don't
him.
you dare! I papa!
Intimidate this fool. None of his jive.
Good job.
The kitchen is slowly filling up with gas.
That's a problem for later.
Yeah, basically, I didn't realize it would go this far.
Usually we set fire so much quicker.
Mm.
So, is there any like kerosene or flammable oil?
That is a 23.
You basically just point at him and say, drop the knife, and he just drops it without thinking and then looks at you making a kind of sound. As far as the looking for a source of ignition, there is a large box of matches next to it. There is lots of, you notice there's lots of like, there's like a giant gas bottle next to where you are that seems to be feeding the oven.
Yeah. Well, it's a fucking kitchen, of course. The
Yeah.
source of ignition.
Yeah,
There are several
yeah,
large
so,
sources of ignition.
Is there a liquid source that you could like splash across the ground and set off?
There's several
There's
there's several
probably
oil
oil.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah.
So I just like grab one of those silently while this is all going on, and then one of the matches, and just like find a back door and start splashing the oil into like a little trail outside.
Okay.
What kind of oil does he get?
He gets. Oh, let's just say he actually does have quite flammable oil. Let's say it's actually any of that oil flammable.
Not particularly. They have quite probably just sunflower oil.
Yeah,
Gonna be quite
sunflower
flammable.
then. Yeah.
Just
Or
continue
rapeseed or
using
something like that.
motor oil.
So it's just like a sunflower seed, a bunch of sunflower seeds you crush up and just go like.
Yeah. It is it's a pleasant smell to it. Yeah.
Alright, I want to go up to him, like, grab him by his lapels, and, like,
Okay.
shake him, like, you said you were helping someone! Who are you helping?
I'm helping everyone. I'm making their lives better by making better deals.
Nobody
Who
resists.
you dealing with?
I'm dealing with this city, with the wonderful people of this city of Ontario. I'm here to help it. I'm going to be their hero.
Have we stumbled on some great conspiracy?
I think we have, guys.
And then I want to put a sticker on him saying like "bad job," and then I'm gonna walk away.
Okay. Are
You
you?
think long and hard about yourself, sir. You are doing a great disservice to the city, this country, and to yourself.
Okay.
And I will also leave with the children in tow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sparkling Glucose will be the last one of the children, and as she's going out the door, she turns around.
You know, a body can't live on carrots and piss vinegar alone. You gotta do better, James, Ollie, whatever your name is. You're not even that good to remember. Think about that.
Okay. As you leave, the crow in his very tight bow tie is very trying to chase after you, going like, come back, come on, we can talk this out, right?
No, you have failed the inspection. You will be here from the city.
So, did you guys leave out the back door or the front door?
Probably back.
Yeah, I think you all left at the back door.
Yeah.
The closest door.
Yeah, when you like come out, I imagine Coil is like outside having splashed the last of the sunflower seed oil and like strikes a match. It's like,
Okay.
oh, we good then?
Yeah, they failed big time. You know, the people in this town, they just won't accept our help.
Burn
Aye.
it down and start again.
Sounds good. And then
Which is
she
a
just
kindness.
sets it off.
Okay.
She sets like the trail off.
The match takes a couple of seconds to spark the oil, then the oil sparks. The flame shoots away along it. There is a distinct like, oh no, and then there's a massive explosion.
Nice.
Like,
It's nice to see that most of our problems can be solved with explosions.
Yes, it makes things easy going forward.
so the
I do have to ask: is it morally better that we explode an entire building with what I assume were probably at least a couple of employees, or would it have been worse if we just had him kill himself? Because I'm not sure which is worse.
that's for your conscience.
You don't
I would
have
have to.
those.
No, I have 12 children. How do you expect me to have a conscience?
All right. So there is a.
So, we go back to City Hall, job well done. We can point them towards the smoke.
There's a massive explosion. There's a crater left behind. The whole entire floor, ground beneath your feet is shuddering. As this happens, the crow who's standing next to you just turns and looks around, and then just goes, "Oh fuck!" And just starts slowly walking back towards it.
I think you better move on, buddy. There's nothing there for you anymore.
Literally. There's nothing for anyone.
At least the carrots will be well cooked this time.
Yeah. And the
Fade
way
to
it's
black.
there.
And then, like, the Who plays.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna get into what Who song. We had this last time. It took fucking ages to nail one down. All right, so you
Did we decide on miles for miles?
I can't
Frequency for
remember.
miles.
I just remember doing this in Curse, and I had to edit like 30 minutes of audio of discussion what Who song was appropriate. So yes, you head back towards City Hall. As you get there, the fat cat in charge. As you kind of get up to the fat cat's office, you hear, I can't let you in at the moment. I'm dealing with another client.
Which client? We're your only clients. We're the most important ones. We just, sorting things out efficiently, and you think you can just mug us off?
Why are you allowed to see other people behind our backs? That's basically cheating.
That is
We're not in an open relationship.
You
Right.
said you loved us.
We do not agree to see other people.
I think-
Besides, we have important information about the conspiracy we have just unearthed.
As a couple of minutes go by and no response seems to happen, the door opens and a rather a rather sort of reserved-looking squirrel in a baker's hat sort of makes his way outside and sort of subtly like nods at all of you and then
Sure
runs
can
out the
you
way.
see?
How dare he? How dare you, sir? I'm the only one with a baker's hat. And I'm gonna slap it off his head.
Okay, so you slap off. Of course, the squirrel just grabs it and runs, and you hear him. Right, well, I can see you all now. Come in.
You know, he could have been a friend.
Storm in there like all huffy. How dare you, sir? How dare you see other bakers behind my back?
Are you a baker?
No, but I'm wearing a baker's hat.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just to make sure this is showing. There we go. I wasn't sure that you would be able to supply the city with more cat donuts.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, do you make cat donuts?
No, I don't.
The worker cats in this building need the donuts.
You know, you could have just told us, but you never said anything. You just said you were seeing someone else, and then we would have loved to be there. And, you know, it upsets us, and then he comes out, and we see he's wearing the same thing as Blu-ray. What do you expect us to think? Huh? After all we did for you, after all the people we exploded for you.
It was the... You never asked me even if I could do a patisserie. I can make you a fantastic vol au vent, or I could make you a
could you make us a croquembouche for next Sunday?
I could certainly try to make you a croquembouche, but that is not the point. And I slam me little rat hands on the table. We have uncovered a grave conspiracy. That raccoon fellow, he was working with some ne'er-do-well, some unscrupulous fellows in the city government. He intended to, and I quote in a very sinister way, help everybody. And I let the silence hang in the air.
You notice his hands slowly begin to move under the desk. Help everybody, you say? Well,
So we can see them.
He was not helping anybody.
I mean, what kind of conspiracy would that be? That wouldn't help anyone.
I do not know. We did not get enough information out him before he mysteriously exploded.
At this point,
Clearly,
you hear the sound
there
of
was
you hear a distinct click.
What was that? That sounds suspicious. Are you in league with this raccoon?
No. I'm just a cat.
It's a compelling argument.
Everyone knows you cannot trust a cats. They are capricious animals, just like goats. It's the root of the world.
About 10 seconds later, the door busts in and three quite large fluffy cats charge in, all with what looks like crossbows.
Are you at Jacques?
Is there a window?
Careful with the raccoons.
Please escort these kind folks out of this place. They are no longer welcome.
When you think about it, what is a raccoon but a cat with a built-in bandit mask? I should have known earlier.
He narrows his eyes at you and goes, "You have made a great enemy this day."
No, we haven't. No, you, sir, have made a great enemy this day. The greatest enemy of all, my papa.
Yes, you have.
He'll hunt you down, and he'll bake you into a croquembouche, whatever that is.
You have offended my daughter. It will be no croquembouche, it shall be a creme brulee.
Because we're good with fire.
Yes.
Right. Speaking of fire, I genuinely have a question.
Yep.
In the last episode,
Yes.
I got Coil to make some Molotov cocktails.
Yes.
How many did he make, and how many do I have?
Let's for anarchy's sake say you've got 2 on you.
Oh, well, when
And you have a big gun.
when Sparkling Glucose says we're good at fire, I'm just gonna pull out the cocktails and then just throw them
All right.
in the office.
Are you gonna throw them? Or are you gonna light them first?
I would light them and then throw them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have a few matches left over. I just go.
All right. Let's just see how this.
Another riot.
The riot always goes on.
Hannah Montana plays in the background.
Everything slows down for those watching on. The Molotov smash on the floor. The bookcase goes ablaze. The walls start burning. There are cats firing crossbow bolts. There's children running everywhere, hiding behind the desk as a savage gunfight goes off, but no one seems to get hit. As the sort of time ticks on, you manage to escape somehow through a vent in the side wall.
Oh, okay, this is going.
That's pretty sus.
And as you escape through the vent, you hear the sound in the background saying, "Catch them! You must catch them! They can't get far!" And you notice one of the cat guards trying to like get into the vent, but just padding his paw inside now, as he just can't fit in with his body the size it is.
Like a dinosaur.
His paw with a stick.
We better go. They have weasels on payroll.
That is a good point. So weasels are weaselly and they can fit in tight spaces. Let's hope there are no more raccoons.
Oh, yes.
God.
I guess we need to find a new employer.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find someone. I know lots of people.
I know lots of people at the Peppermint Crocodile. They were very nice to me.
I do not want to have to go back to the patisserie. I cannot do that again.
Not again. That's how I lost my wife.
Yes, she died in a big patisserie accident.
There we go.
She was folded so many times into the croissant. There was so much butter. La bière was everywhere.
I do have some scientific compadres that we could speak to later. I believe they need some dirty work done now and then.
Would like to hedge my vote on the strip club. I feel
Yeah,
democracy.
you like that lizard we saw at the strip club. And you know, if they don't got work for us, I'm sure your science friends would also like to visit the strip club and give us work.
Okay, but
I have a
first,
strip club friend. Like maybe like they take the weekends off and go to the strip club to do some like part-time work.
All the scientists I have known, they certainly do.
Strip club scientists. Okay, that's our next employer.
Science night at the strip club, let's go.
Scientists at the strip club. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm part of the science team.
I think we need to get out of this air vent first.
Oh yes, I forgot. You guys have limbs.
Yes, I
That's
certainly.
be very uncomfortable for you.
And you know, one of Papa's limbs is a child.
That is
I'm just gonna scurry through the air vent and like find a way out. I
Okay.
don't want to be in this building anymore. It's on fire, mysteriously.
Yes, very mysterious.
Very mysteriously.
Who could know it is a mystery?
All right.
Oh
So
no! Shock in the dark!
So as you scurry through the air vents, you hear again the sound of a lot of kerfuffle going around in the building as fire alarms go off everywhere. And as you eventually find an exit to the vents, you are back outside. You see as these massive, well, massive for you folks, sort of fire trucks turn up and start trying to put out the fire. And on the wall next to it, you see a massive billboard with all your pictures on it and saying "reward" beneath it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yes, it was very quick.
Yeah, how good are the artistic impressions?
The artistic impressions are Papa Gateau is surprisingly good. Sparkling
They
Glucose
just
is
get worse,
yeah, they
worse
get
and
worse and
worse
goes
for
on.
each child.
The children of Papa Gateau range from relatively good to literal stick figure. And
And put a mustache on each picture.
Yes, to hide our identity.
it's a
Yes.
big digital billboard, but you can put one on if you want.
What do I need to roll for mustaches?
Oh, actually, can I do a hacking? Can I do a hacking to add
Yes,
mustaches
you can,
to the...
you can definitely do a hacking to add mustaches to people.
Let's do it.
Like, I'm going up scrolling a mustache. Dr. Coyle's just like hacking away into it.
Yep.
Like,
27.
Yep, you hack your way in. You draw a massive beard on yourself. You draw
Yes.
a gigantic moustache on Sparkling Glucose.
Yes. And I
You-
add several goatees to the kids.
Yep.
I got
You
I
add
know.
physical teeth. You give Blu-ray ears 5 times bigger than his current ears.
Does Gato actually have facial hair?
No, actually no.
He's
Does
a
Gateau
rat.
has-
He's a rat. He's almost entirely facial hair.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay,
does he have
I got,
anything
like,
more distinct
extra
than
facial
just?
hair.
Oh, he's got like a little French mustache, I guess. Because
Okay.
you know
I
he's French.
remove that. I remove his mustache.
Is that all
Yes.
you're doing? All you're doing to hide Papa Gateau is removing his mustache.
Yeah.
He just looks
It
like
can't
any
be
other
us.
mouse
Those
now.
guys have got facial hair.
Except that one guy, he does not.
Except that one guy. He looks weird. I don't like it.
And for the hell of it, I also just changed the names. We can work out what those names changed to, but yeah, basically just muddy up the identities. Okay, we're good. Let's get out of here.
Okay. So you've hacked in. You have changed the names. You have changed most of the most of the portraits. So it's yes, you have definitely no one's gonna definitely find you from this.
My man Dolce de Leche.
And as you make your way to the Peppermint Crocodile, we will take your
Once again.
your story from that next week.
Our new
Yes.
HQ.
Yeah, I like that. That's become our headquarters.
I'm gonna have to like make up a scientist stripper now. God.
Scientist flipper. I have layers that dissolve with various chemicals. That's great.
Oh God. That's
It's
actually,
just like a naked roll mat with like a couple of wires coming out of his head.
oh yeah. Okay, I'm getting ideas.
Oh God. All right.
I
So
do like
yes,
the idea of science night at the strip club, though.
Science Night at the Strip Club
it's
sounds
like-
fantastic.
It's just like a whole night. They have fun. They unwind from work. They test all of the weird stuff on each other. It's great. It's
They
great.
do like the elephant's foot experiment, or elephant's toothpaste, sorry.
Yeah. But it's a
yeah.
big one, and then a stripper appears out of it.
Yes.
It's like-
Ta-da!
Yeah, they just have like an elephant's foot. They put like a pole on it and they dance on it.
No,
So
just a really foamy stripper comes out of a pot.
and that's just that squirrel. You know the one.
Yeah.
So, is anyone have anything
Everyone.
else they wish to add before we wind this week's up?
I think that's about it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
I
ever,
would
these
like
episodes.
to tell you the story. Sorry, recalling my wife. She dying in the croissant accident. It reminded me of my cousin, who died in the. It was an explosion at the cheese factory.
The cheese
they did not
factory?
find. Yes, they did not find him, but there was debris everywhere.
Question: which cheese factory was that? When exactly?
Brie.
There was debris everywhere.
Oh, the Brie cheese factory. Ah, yes. Very mysterious. Yeah.
Debris.
Did they ever find out how that happened? Just a curiosity.
I don't know, I assume that one of you was involved.
Oh, what an accusation, sir! What a compunction! I am nothing if not a humble scientist that has never went through a Brie cheese factory before, to specifically find out their recipes and destroy the evidence thereafter.
It is alright, I was not very close with that cousin. It was
Okay,
a bit
good
of a
to know. He kind of actually found me, so I needed to make a quick escape. I tied them to one of the machines before I left.
You need to learn when to stop talking, Dr. Cole.
Oh, I thought we were sharing!
Sharon is Karen, Papa.
I like to break
Even
my
if
coil.
the
Sorry.
Sharon is, that Dr. Coyle killed one of our family members. I can't believe you could kill our family, Dr. Coyle. We trusted you.
I didn't know the guy before. I just swear, I kill random people all the time. It's like I never knew we'd be family.
It's just what science does. Yeah.
That is how science works. There
That's
must
why you
always
gotta
be a
go to
sacrifice.
shipwreck, after all that killing, you just gotta blow out some steam.
Yes.
That's why we like going there. I mean, we killed 2 people. We've been to the strip club twice.
We've killed more than 2 people.
We would kill a lot more.
But we need to go to the strip club a lot more.
We solve all our problems with fire.
Remember, kid,
So,
when you're feeling down, just go to your local strip club.
It's not a depressing situation, not at all.
If you're feeling down, at least one thing will be up. That's all I'm saying.
It's hairless nights tonight, so let's go. Let's go for it.
Oh God.
This episode has been sponsored by strip clubs.
I was just about to do an actual sponsorship, Barry, but sure.
Oh my God, you actually have a sponsorship, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they'll, in fairness, both of them will understand. So yes, that will
They know
wind,
what we're getting into.
wind us up for RATTRUN this week. Yeah. I'm sorry, folks, that these episodes are very short, but it's because they are weekly. We are trying to. They are on the shorter side because we do them weekly. But yes, that'll do for RATTRUN this week. Well, I remember to do those sponsorships. We have affiliate sponsorships with both dndice.co.uk and gemhammer.com. So if you go to either of those and use Penance RPG, you will get money off. D&Dice do fantastic plastic and metal dice.
Could really go for some new dice. Tell me where I could get some new dice from.
From dndice.co.uk. They are awesome dice.
What?
I love them very much.
But you see, here's the thing, like, I don't want to pay for, like, whole prices. Is there somewhere I could maybe avoid doing that?
Yes, you get 10% off with Penance RPG.
10%, what a steal! I'm going to go to dndice.com and use code
.co.uk,
PenancRPG. .co.uk and use code PenancRPG.
Thank you for
What
that.
kind of dice do they do again?
They do lots of different plastic and metal dice, I believe. Are there resin dice? I don't know. I should really know these things. I don't.
Do they do any gemstone dice? I've
No,
heard
they
they're
don't.
great.
They don't do gemstone dice. Barry kept going on about gemstone dice when we were at Dragon Meet last time that me and him were there. To the guy who owns D&Dice, and he's just sitting there like, I don't do gemstone dice, Barry.
But if you want some really nice metal ones,
Oh, the metal ones are really beautiful.
They do some really nice Damascus ones.
They do. Well, one day I'll own them and I'll probably lose them the next day, but still, yes, they do some fantastic Damascus steel dice. Very expensive, but
also,
beautiful.
if I needed to forge some worlds, I would need some sort of like forge equipment, I suppose. Maybe some sort of anvil. Do you know I could get one of them?
What are you going
There's
on
a word
about?
anvil you said. Did I hear the last one wrong?
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, ignore me.
If you're meaning Gemhammer, if you're meaning Gemhammer, Gemhammer do things like the Deck of Wonder and the Deck of Wonder After Dark and Deck of Many Things and that kind of stuff to augment your game, which is a lot of interesting stuff. I will probably do a game.
Getting my forge equipment mixed up.
I'll probably doing a game at Dragon Meet that we will try and tape and release as a podcast episode. I'll probably an episode of Dark, so it will use one of my Deck of Many Things or Deck of Wonder for Gemhammer, and we'll just have a laugh with it, see where it goes.
Sorry, Gemhammer, I only did blacksmithing for 3 days. I get my my forge equipment mixed up.
Oh god, but yes, that's the sponsorship. I'm sure they'll all understand, hopefully. Please. Anyway,
We love you.
Please, I love you so much. I love you, please.
Yes, so that's that. Our next streams will be tomorrow night, be more indie horror. Friday will be more Satisfactory with Mr. Top, Mr. Death. Then hopefully some ghost watching with AJ and Cassie afterwards if they're both up for it. Sunday will be Dark Tide. Monday will be Mr. Greg doing his Verlasting Tales in D&D. Tuesday Bar Trauma, and then the rest of next week will be the same as this week, really. And then the end of next week is Dragon Meet. So we'll be there. Well, I say we'll be there. I'll be there at Dragon Meet. Potentially Klepto and Jeff might be there, depending how their train situations are going. But yeah, if you want to come meet us there, we'll be there. Barry was meant to be there, but had to cancel last minute because things come up.
What a nerd.
Unfortunately, Klepto kept threatening to beat the shit out of us, and so I pussied out.
Nah, that's fair. But yes, if you want to come meet us at Dragon Meet in London, in I can't remember where the fuck it is, the Novotel in London, Hammersmith Novotel London, we'll be there next weekend. So yes, that is all of our ramblings for tonight. I guess we will have to find someone to roll into. Let's have a quick look, see who we got.
Here we got Whomst to roll.
Whomst to roll. Whomst to raid. Your options are pretty bad, actually. This is one person playing God of War Ragnarok, so I guess we're going to roll into them.
It's a good game, I've been playing it, it's pretty good.
Alright folks, well, we will roll in Hado, who's playing God of War Ragnarok. Thank you everyone for watching along tonight. I hope you've all enjoyed a short tale of RATTRUN. I will try and make the episodes run a little bit longer in future because they are a bit short right now, but it is fine. That will all come
To be
good
fair,
in
I think
time.
this one ended up being quite off the cuff.
This one kind of, like last week's ended up with, I had an episode and then it just was like, gets halfway through and goes, boom! And then you're like, fuck!
Yeah, you should probably add more that doesn't end in explosion. Maybe you stop giving us things to blow it up with.
Nah, I don't know.
Stop looking for thumbs to blow it up with.
Stop giving me fire.
No.
Look for more creative solutions.
What kind of DM would I be if I restricted what kind of crazy bullshit you could do?
I've got a gun that I've not used yet.
Well, that's up to you
Used
to
the gun
use
for
it.
carrying a corpse.
That's up to you
You've
to
still
use
got
it.
You've still got like
That's
a
why
body
it
in
went wrong
you.
this time. We didn't bring him a corpse.
That's true. Alright, well, any which way, folks, we'll raid out to Hado. Thank you very much for being along today. Hopefully, we'll catch you all in the next couple of days for other things. Till then, folks, y'all take care. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.